Do you want to know how to delete an unpaid collection within 2 weeks? Well, I'm going to show you how. Stay tuned. All right, so this is Jared from Infinite Money, where I quit my full-time job to pursue financial freedom. It has been the best thing I ever did, and I'm glad to share my knowledge and experience with you guys. All right. All right, so the last video that I posted was about how to delete a paid collection. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to delete an unpaid collection and increase your credit score, okay? So the first thing that you want to do is go to annualcreditreport.com. It's free for everybody once a year. At that website, you could download all 3 credit reports for free. And that's a very good thing because usually you have to pay to obtain your credit report. Now, the next thing that you want to do is once you obtain all 3 of your credit reports, you want to highlight all of the collection information: the name, the address, the phone number, and the amount that you owe to that collection agency. And once you've done that, the next thing that you want to do is send a debt validation letter to all of the collection agencies. Now, what is a debt validation letter? Now, basically, you're sending this letter to make them send you proof that they are legally able to collect the debt. So say, for example, that there is a collection agency name that is called Money and Corporation. And this is for the T-Mobile bill that you didn't pay that went to collections, right? Money and Corporation has to send you proof that they have brought the debt from T-Mobile and now they're able to collect the debt on behalf of their name, okay? So that is the importance of a debt validation letter so that they could send you proof. Now, it takes about 30 days for them to send you any proof or evidence that they are legally able to collect the debt. Now, if they do not send you proof, all right, then that's a good thing because it's much easier to delete the collection from your credit reports, all right? So if they don't send proof, the next thing that you want to do is send a letter, a dispute letter to the credit bureaus stating that Money and Corporation has not verify the debt. Can you please delete this from my from my credit report? The credit bureau is going to notify the collection agency and they're going to ask them, hey, do you have proof and do you have the right to collect the debt? Okay, so they now have to show proof to the credit bureaus, okay? And that takes also 30 days. Now, if the collection agency do not send proof to the credit bureaus, then the credit bureaus will delete. All right, I repeat, they're going to delete the collection from your credit report. All right, so let's go back. So let's say that the collection agency has sent proof that they are legally able to collect the debt, right? So now you want to start negotiating, okay? Because even if you dispute it through the credit bureau, the collection is going to just send proof to the credit bureau, all right? And then the credit bureau won't delete the collection from your credit report, okay? So now what you want to do is that you want to negotiate. So say that that T-Mobile bill was $50, right? So what you do is you have to send a letter, a pay for delete letter to that collection agency stating that I will pay half of the amount that's due, but you have to delete the collection from my credit report after I make this payment. And make sure that you're doing everything through writing because they will accept your money and they won't, stick to their part of the deal. Okay, they won't delete the collection from the credit report. And then once you dispute it with the credit bureau, you don't have proof that the collection agency said that they're going to delete it after they receive your payment. Okay, so make sure that you have everything in writing. And also when you're negotiating the amount that you want to pay for the collection, make sure that you always start off at half of the amount. Okay, you don't want to pay the full amount, like the whole full amount, because the collection agencies, they purchase the debt pennies of a dollar. So say that T-Mobile bill is $50, they probably purchased it for like $20, $15. Okay, so don't ever pay the full amount. Start off, like I would say, really start off at 30% and work your way up maximum 50% of the debt. So that is how you delete the collection from the credit report if the collection agency has proof that they're able to verify that they could collect the debt. Okay. Now, if the collection agency do not want to accept your pay for the delete letter, then you have to outweigh the pros and cons. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to ask myself, am I going to purchase a house or a car anytime soon? Is it near the 7 year statute of limitation? Because after 7 years, when it hits this, when the collection is 7 years old, it's going to be deleted from your credit report anyway. So I just ask myself, am I going to buy a house or a car anytime soon? If I'm not, then I would just wait until the 7 year period comes. But if I am, then I would try to send 2 to 3 more offers to the collection agency and try to negotiate a deal, because sometimes it takes 1, 2, or 3 times to actually get what you want from those collection agencies. Okay. So that's basically what you do to delete the collections from your credit report. Now, from my experience, I was able to delete most of my collections from my credit report by going straight to the credit bureaus. So I disputed each collection through the credit bureaus, okay, and most of them just came right off. Now there was about 2 that I had to actually pay for deletion, and I had to mail them, I think, 2 to 3 times in order for them to respond back to my offer. Okay, and the first one had received my 50% payment for the debt, and then the other one unfortunately wanted 75%. The reason why I still paid for it is because I wanted to purchase a car, and I knew that I needed my credit score to improve within like a month's time. Okay, so I just went along and paid it, and sure enough, the collection was removed and my credit score had rose up. Right. All right, so like if you have any more questions at all, just leave them down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.